What have you got there, mate?
Sheep.
Oh, your sheep. How many have you got? Dunno, several. Oh, you gonna get them in and do some work with them? Cool, right, I'm gonna go and do some other jobs while you're playing sheep. Right, so while the children and her mum are playing with sheep, we're gonna fill in this ditch down here with stone and then backfill it with soil. And then other jobs I've got to do today include possibly some topping where the sheep just came out of and in there, and or possibly some more digging, because since we topped this field off and we dug this ditch last week, we've had a lot of rain. We've had a lovely bit of rain. We've had probably, I think in 24 hours we had 20 mil of rain according to the Viva weather station that we assembled a few months ago. But let me show you the top bit, because that's where I might need to do some more digging sooner rather than my planned bit in the winter. So we're gonna have a look at that and then we'll start filling in that trench. So coming up through the field, come past all our buildings, you probably haven't seen that view before. And then above us here, we've got our neighbour's shed. So all the water from their yard and building comes off here and gets wet on this field. So I'd like to dig a trench, a full-time permanent trench down through here to run into that ditch that runs down through that hedge there. And that'll take all of their water away. At that moment, it all goes down across this field, because if you go up here, look, just from the rain we've had this last couple of days, you might be able to hear my feet squelch even, but it is already really, I don't know if you can hear that, getting wet, and then this just gradually travels down across. Obviously this field's drier than it's ever been because of the summer we've had, so hopefully that will solve some issues. If nothing else, I'd like to get that started today, just so there is at least a little bit of a channel. Perhaps I'll just take the topsoil off for it to catch that water. Otherwise, all the work we're going to be doing on this field is going to be a complete waste of time. And well, being that it's nearly September and we haven't had rain for a long time, I have a feeling it's not going to know when to stop when it does start. So I think we'll try and get ahead of ourselves on that and see how we get on. Right, let's fill that trench in. Always a gate. I need a gate opener. One bucket load in and already getting some issues. I can hear some sheep moving in the background, which sounds like it's going really well. Don't know if you ever any of you grew up on sheep farms, but families are moving sheep. Fun. Yeah, that's why I sort of leave that to them and I do the fun stuff. But yeah, I didn't think this was going to be a ploughing video, but just to show you how quickly this field gets wet. That's just from one bucket. I should have done this last weekend. I should have worked into the night. But hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? So just looks like I've got a bit more smudging to do with the bucket when I come down through here. Never know, it might be the best thing that ever happened to this field. We'll go with that. Anyway, time lapse. Let's get on with it. So I've come all the way down through there and got to here. but the other day when I was unrolling the pipe, I kinked it. So we're going to go and get some more pipe anyway. So we're going to go and grab some more pipe, join and cut that off there, join a new one bit in to finish down to the bottom. Don't know if you can see that water down there, I'll show you later on, but look at all the water's gathering down there already, look. Mad. And look how much is coming out the end of this pipe here. You can probably see that moving, coming down. It's already working, it's already doing a job. Look at it flowing, coming out the pipe there, look. Perfect. What we want to see, I've got to put more on top of here because it's just the last little bit in the bucket, because you can still see the pipes and another probably 4 inches on top of that yet. But it rises up back here, so. Yeah, right, let's go and get some pipe from Mole Valley Farmers. Yay, they never used to be open on Sundays, so that's actually quite handy. Now that they are open on Sundays, and I've got a nice little track up here to walk back up through the stone without getting muddy. So we just learned something in Mole Valley, Max, didn't we? Yeah. That the blue pipe is tougher than the black pipe. I wish I'd known that before we put the black pipe in. Never mind. It's not that much deer either, to be fair. It's just a little bit tougher. So I thought, well, let's go for that instead. So we only got 50 metres to finish this off, and then we'll have some left over. We'll cut that bit off and keep that back as well.
We'll just join this straight onto there.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of using 2 joiners.
Yeah. So let's unroll that, shall we? And this time we're going to leave it on the pallet forks and pull it out rather than trying to unroll it like a coil.
By hand.
Because that didn't go well. I didn't fall out of it once. Not once. Anyway, let's do that. Right, so that's that blue pipe all the way up through there. Go and finish this stone in a minute, and then we'll get onto some digger work and fill that in, because what I think I'm going to do is just fill it in with topsoil, because the stone's coming to the top of the subsoil level, and then we'll take the subsoil away and put it with our other big increasing pile of subsoil, which I've got a plan for in the future. So yeah. What do you look like?
I thought you were like a witch or something.
Moo, what have you been doing?
A colour run.
A colour run? You look like you've been to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's factory. Willy Wonka's factory, that's the one.
We're going through a bath.
So you've been running through paint, have you?
Yeah.
Ah,
Got
there we
back,
go.
didn't we?
Well, you're very colourful. Right, we're going to need some diesel. So that is done. It's all in. I didn't film a great deal of it, so I hope you enjoyed what I did. It's still a little bit lumpy and bumpy. There's a term we've got in Devon called clats. So that's your turfs that are sort of all mixed within the soil. So it's still a little bit clatty, but yeah, could do with going over that with a power harrow or something at some point. But if it grows back up, the flail might do the trick. Might just take the top off, just tidy it up a little bit. I'm quite pleased with how smooth it is up through there. Soil's gone back in lovely. We've taken out probably about half of the subsoil. Some of it's gone back in again, and some of it has been buried. But it is very windy, as you can probably see from the trees behind me. Can't zoom in that way around. But yeah, no, all good. few little other jobs to do. Haven't quite as got as much done today as I wanted. I haven't done the trench at the top of the field. I haven't done any topping. It's now 5:30. So time for me Sunday tea, and then I might call it a day and then have another go next weekend. Back to work tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for watching. Cheerio. Bye.